What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I'm here to do a heart's desire reading for the sign of Cancer. Okay, Cancer, you guys are third this week on the zodiac lineup. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal. So take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay, um, just in case you're, coming in on a different reading from, or you don't follow your readings all the way throughout the week, Cancer, be advised that this is your permanent placement for your readings. Okay, so instead of anticipating when your reading is going to be, you guys are in week one permanently. Okay, so the first week of the month is when your readings come out. Okay, and you will stay in third. Okay, I've pretty much just been saying it in every reading and planning to say it in every reading this week, just in case, you guys skip a reading or anything like that. So that's why, it may be repetitive for those who already know, but it's for those who don't. Okay. So with that being said, also, if you want to know any updates that are going on with the channel, you can go on my playlist where I have greetings and exclusives, and you can see videos in reference to any changes. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into your reading, Cancer. Okay, I have one from the top for your present energy, one from the bottom for your past energy, and then one energetically from the middle. If I can get to it, the one that I wanted. Okay, apparently I cannot get to it. I'm gonna try one more time. Okay. Fourth time's a charm. Okay. We'll look at the bottom of the deck momentarily, Cancers, to see what the overall outcome is. Okay. So, presently we have the moon. Okay. Past energy is the Ace of Wands. Okay. And then lastly is the Knight of Cups. Okay. Water energy. All right, Cancer, yourself, Pisces, and Scorpio. Pisces starting your spread in the present. Okay. So presently we have this moon energy, which, Cancer, there's something hidden. Okay. Point blank, period. The moon has came out, I think, trying to remember who it came out for, but it has came out this week. Okay, whether it was for you guys, I'm not sure. It might have been Libra, but don't quote me on it. Okay, but there's obviously something being hidden, especially this week. Okay, in regards to not just your sign, but just all the signs in general this week. Okay. So possibly in the terms of hiding something, in the sense of because you're reevaluating, possibly, okay, reevaluating yourself or a particular situation. Okay, let's see the past energy, which is the Ace of Wands. Okay, past energy is here with usually with the Ace of Wands is a new passionate beginning. Okay, in the past, maybe you were embarking on a new passionate beginning with something or someone, with this Knight of Cups showing up here. Okay, so that's in your past energy. Next, you have the Knight of Cups. Okay, Cancers. This Knight of Cups is very debonair with shorts on. Is sitting in the water, kind of like on a lily pad, if you will. Okay, or a shell. whatever that is, okay? But they have a cup, okay? Someone that's very suave in a sense, okay? Willing to, partake in sharing some feelings, okay, with this cups here, okay? So let's see where the overall outcome is at the bottom of the deck for you guys, Cancer. And we have the Death card, okay? The Death card was in the middle of Leo's reading, okay? It was kind of like carrying over, okay? We won't really know what this Death card truly means until we do the clarifiers. However, death could mean the death of old ways, okay, and maybe starting anew. The Death card doesn't always have to be bad, okay? As I said in Leo's reading, something ended for the best as far as to start a new beginning, as the Death card was in their past energy and they received the Fool as a clarifier. And so that was, like I said, for the best, okay? Whatever it was that ended, it could be for you, it could be the end of old habits, or finally coming to terms with this hidden energy, okay, to start anew, okay? So, or stop hiding things, okay, Cancer? So, one from the top for the Moon, one from the bottom for the Ace of Wands, and then one energetically from the middle for the Knight of Cups. And then we'll look at the bottom of the deck to clarify the Death card. These clarifiers here are from the Muse Tarot. So let's see what we have for you, Cancer. So we have the Queen of Materials, who is showing up yet again. She made an appearance last month. Wow. The Fool. I shuffled the deck before I started your reading, Cancer, and you ended up with the Fool just like Leo, okay? So you could have Leo in your chart, Cancer. You don't have to be. You could be dealing with a Cancer. With a Leo, okay? Or Cancer on Cancer, okay? So, type of situation. And then we have the Seven of Inspiration, which would be the Seven of Wands, okay? So let's get into these energies one at a time. So the Moon with the Queen of Materials, Cancer, okay? Queen of Materials is Queen of Pentacles in the Muse, okay? Something hidden. You were hiding something either from someone in particular, okay? Or maybe you were hiding a person, period, okay? Someone was hidden, okay? For some of you Cancers, it could be a situation of hiding who your true self is, okay? With this Queen of Pentacles here, in a sense of your value and your worth, okay? Maybe you've been downplaying your worth or value, as Pentacles is not just about money. It is about worth and value, okay? Morals, things of that nature, things of importance, okay? And so maybe you were hiding that from yourself, or like I said, someone being hidden, okay? Or in a sense, neglected, if you will. But this Moon energy, like I said, is Pisces energy, okay? So you could have that in your chart or dealing with one, but you don't have to be. Next, let's get into this past energy, okay? Where we have the Ace of Wands with the Fool, okay? So again, like I said, the Fool did show up in Leo's, and now it's here in your reading, okay? A passionate new beginning is something that possibly transpired in your past, and you took a leap of faith towards something, okay? To start anew, okay? What that was, if it was a relationship for some of you, by all means, Um, it was something that you thought was promising or was very promising, okay? Or it could have been a new venture, okay, for some of you. Next, let's get into this Knight of Cups, okay? Knight of Cups with the Seven of Inspiration, okay? Knight of Cups with the Seven of Inspiration. This uh, Seven of Wands, I'm sorry if I said Seven of Cups, sorry. Um, maybe you had infinite possibilities for some of you, or will have some possibilities coming forth for you, okay? But Seven of Wands is here with the Knight of Cups, okay? Seven of Wands is usually talking about, in the regular writer's weight, is kind of being on the defense, okay? This Seven of Wands is a little bit different than your usual because it shows a person kind of hidden, kneeling, and then kind of stretching things out, okay, in the sense of blocking things out, okay, and then there's this shining light twinkling behind them at a sunrise, okay, or well, sunset really, okay. And so with this Seven of Inspiration, possibly on the defense, okay, Cancer, with this Knight of Cups, okay. So possibly that's in the future energy, okay, where you may not be letting anyone in, okay, as far as emotionally, okay, or you have to look forward to someone being very defensive, okay, possibly, okay, or having to defend yourself when it comes to emotions or feelings, okay. So let's get into the bottom of the deck to clarify this Death card, okay. And so you do have Six of Wands underneath the Death card, which is good, okay. We have the Eight of Materials, which would be the Eight of Pentacles here, clarifying the Death card, okay. So the Eight of Pentacles is usually talking about focusing on something, okay, and working towards something, okay, whether it be diligently, you know, professionally, or it could be emotionally for you, okay, or dealing with a relationship. Six of Wands, like I said, underneath that Death card, there is a victory to be had, depending on how hard you're willing to work towards something, okay. You do have the Page of Voices also underneath, okay. There's only a form of victory in the sense of someone possibly being open-minded, okay. I will say this is a mixture of water energy, Scorpio being in the Death card, and then you have earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with the materials, okay. So it is a work in progress to end bad habits, possibly for you, Cancer, okay. Or I don't want to say toxicity because I don't see toxicity here, okay, so I won't say that. But for some reason it's like it came out, channeled out, so you know, you may have that within your energy, okay. Also kind of remember, Cancer, you may share some energy with other placement, like Cancer placements, so you know, I kind of read pretty much the energy of anyone that comes in, any new energy that is, okay. So please be willing to share your energy with other placements if you're a Cancer sun, okay. So I think I've done about 3 shuffles here on the Hearts Oracle. We're going to cut by 3s. And we have Heal, number 17. Very popular card amongst the collective, okay. It's kind of hop, skipped, and jumped around the signs recently, the last 2 months or so. Okay. So 17 equaling out to 8, needing to balance oneself. It's time to break those chains of the past, okay, to start anew as much as possible. You do see this kind of enlightenment here, this shining on the heart space, okay? So it's time to kind of heal past hurts, possibly, okay? Like I said, this future occurrence of kind of being on the defense when it comes to professing your emotions, okay, or someone else if it's not you, okay? There was the root chakra up underneath there, okay? So it's time to kind of ground yourself. For some of you, others of you, it's a new passionate beginning, okay? To find passion again within possibly either work endeavors or within a relationship, or igniting this Ace of Wands new beginning, okay? So heal is on page 63. And I'll just hold this here. Heal, your keywords are forgive, offer, receive, serenity, hope, and inspiration. A peaceful healing energy surrounds you right now. This is an ideal time to bring healing to your relationships and realize your hopes and dreams. This card could be presenting itself to ask you, isn't it time for forgiveness? Understand that no human being can ever be perfect. By accepting this, you're in a position to forgive yourself and those with whom you're involved. Forgive freely and without reservations, as blame and resentment are heavy weights to bear. By forgiving, you'll feel a weight lifted from your shoulders and become enveloped by deep serenity. You'll also give the gift of serenity to the other person. Don't just offer forgiveness, also offer your love and thoughtful insight. Open non-judgmental dialogues with others, sharing what you've learned and how you've grown. By doing so, you'll be encouraging others to practice forgiveness. With hope for the future, relationships can blossom. Please know too that by forgiving yourself and embracing a hopeful spirit, you also invite new relationships into your life. At the same time, be willing to receive the blessings that others have to offer you. Be open to their insights and guidance. Listen objectively to what others have to say and act upon that guidance if it feels right for you. Be receptive to divine inspiration as well. It surrounds you at this time. Heal yourself, heal your relationships, and be at peace. Your affirmation: I offer and accept healing in my relationships, and I am at peace. This is the archetype of the Star card, okay, in traditional tarot. So, it is time to heal. Again, like I said, this moon energy is here stating something being hidden, and it could be that of what is the most important to you. Like I said, for some of you, it could be just kind of downplaying who you really are. Others of you, someone being hidden and not valued as they should be, okay? But again, that is for some of you, not all, okay? So let's get into the power of surrender for your final message of support. Last shuffle here before we cut into threes. Okay. At the bottom of the deck for you, Cancer, we have surrender comparisons with other people. Surrender comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. Surrender comparisons with other people. Okay, Cancer? So do not dwell on the type of person you are or what you are able to bring to the table or how you are better than someone else, or not better than someone else. Surrender that type of thinking. Okay, the same goes for possibly comparing other people to others as well. Okay, if you're not comparing your own self, you could be comparing other people in reference to like relationships, things like that. Okay, I'll say this, Cancer, if you're doing that, you have to understand that if you're willing to compare someone to someone else or yourself to someone else, you really already know that you are, you have your own power and your own strengths. Okay, the same goes for if you're comparing someone else to to others. Okay, in your past. Okay, there's no need to do so because obviously you already know that that person is better than anyone in your past. Okay, that's just my personal opinion. So, with that being said, Cancer, that's really all that I have for you guys this evening. We do have 2 more readings this week for you guys, so until then, peace.